Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for March 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is just the introduction. This will be on all the astrological signs, but if you want to bypass, I will put the timestamp on the, in the description, and you'll be able to do that. Anyway, I am reading for the week, Monday through Thursday. I will use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. For the main reading, I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards, again, Radley Valentine. I do pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck to see what crystal or energy might be helpful. For the introduction, we are going to use my Waite Rider Tarot cards. And we will pull one from my Osha Zen Tarot cards, which is kind of the, I look at them more as like advice cards, but they are very, very intuitive. They have very intuitive messages. Now, I have, as always, prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I did talk about March 15th, the Ides of March, on my last introduction. It's really, I do feel like we still have a lot of energy ramping up for that time. That week has a lot of interesting happening, so I would advise you to just go back to look at that introduction. For this week, Mercury on the 9th, 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mercury will be transitioning into Pisces. Remember, March is, all of the planets are direct right now. So it does, all for all of March. So that it's going, it means business. Anyway, and there's a lot of things going on with Mars and Venus. And I've talked about that a couple of times too. There is more coming up around the 20th, 21st, 22nd. And I'll talk about that when we get closer to that. But anyway, Mercury in Pisces, Pisces, dreamy, hopeful, wishful, kind of this sees whatever the possibilities are out there. Mercury communication, electronics. It is not retro, so don't worry about that per se. But this is a time that, Mercury in Pisces, and it'll be there until March 28th, I believe, is a time where messages can be very confusing. Messages might be, you may read more into something than is actually being said. Again, Pisces, dreamy, very, very kind of like, oh, this is what's happening. This is what I'm hearing. And Mercury might be kind of like, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I don't understand why you don't understand me. So with this happening, I would just question, and I would not necessarily, there is an illusion type of factor with this Mercury in Pisces, and and again, and again, we do have our good old, Saturn in Aquarius for another year. Again, I would just say, question everything you hear, you see, especially, during this Mercury through Pisces time. Okay, so let's go on and see what we have. And this is just a general overview for what's going on in the universe. Let's see what we've got going on for this week. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energies. That's how I read it. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Your support means so much to me, and I really appreciate you all, and you keep me going, because I do these videos twice a week, so I really do appreciate you all, and I appreciate your comments. I like what somebody had said. I did read it. It was a beautiful long message. I loved it, and I liked, you had mentioned something about Mars and Venus and how I explained their relationship. Okay, at least for this time. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, first card is the Ace of Swords. It is reversed. Swords is our air energy. It is, of course, our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It is thought processes. It could be about hearing news. The Ace of Swords, new one, okay? The Ace of Swords has a message to be told, a message to hear. It is new ideas, new thought processes. But again, with our, we're not necessarily we're still in Mercury with Aquarius. It's a message to be heard, a message um, to be told. And also the Ace of Swords is bringing about a new challenge. It can be an exciting challenge. It can be something that actually is very helpful to us. I'm kind of getting this, even though I usually love the Ace of Swords, but I'm kind of looking at this gray cloud. So, and it could be something is coming from the gray cloud. It could be that, even though all of this, again, whatever's going on in the world, we have to live our own lives. And that's really what we need to focus on. And we need to be that light that shines. But I kind of get this divine energy coming through the gray clouds with a new message, a message to be heard. And I'm getting that message to be heard really strongly. Next card is the Six of Swords. So again, we have that sword energy. And the six is the number of man. It's the energies we put into something. It's it's what we make of our lives, what we make of, through prayer, meditation also. So remember, we don't want to just necessarily focus on the physical. We also want to focus on the metaphysical. There's the natural, supernatural. So we need to have that balance. But the Six of Swords, traditionally, anyone who ever reads is moving past. Moving past. Now, it doesn't mean that you're moving out of completely, but that light is at the end of the tunnel. So there is a message to be heard. Things are moving on. I do feel like with this, I do feel like, we don't see exactly where they're going, though we do see the trees. We don't see where they're coming from. It does feel like, there's still some things hidden. I kind of get with her right now, and the cards can give changes in their messages. Higher power can give me a change in messages. I kind of feel like they're still huddled. They're still a little worried, but things are moving past. Okay, next card is, then we have the Six of Cups. Cup energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio, fluid, emotional. We are in Pisces season right now. We will be there until the 20th. So and Mercury is going into Pisces. This has, very loving energy. This is looking back at the past. This is kind of like, so there could be something being revealed about the past. A lot of times the Six of Cups is telling us that we're romanticizing the past, and the past wasn't necessarily as pretty and as lovely as we thought it was. However, sometimes it's easier to live in the past because that's what we already know, instead of living in the present or living in the future. So there's some news coming. There is a message to be told, a message to be told. Things are transitioning. This could be a thing of letting go of the past, or that we're still clinging to the past type of energy here too. There is something with the six of, the 6-6. So we have a 1-6-6, 6-6-1 energy here. There's something with this that's kind of there at the, it's there at here, right here. The message isn't as clear with this, the Six of Cups. Let me just go on. Let's go to Osha Zen Tarot, because sometimes that'll click things in with this. There is the thing again, and I've said this a couple of times, but if I don't know that I've said this in an introduction. If you live too much in the past, you're prone for depression. If you live too much in the future, you're prone for anxiety. So that's why it's best to kind of stay grounded and live in the present. Okay, so day by day by day. This does have a future. There is a future coming. I feel like the future is still hidden, and it's kind of like moving. It's moving. This is moving from the past. Moving from the past. Okay, I think that's the message. But again, there is a message to be told coming from the gray clouds. The crown is calling me. The crown has been, it has been kind of, I don't know. I feel like the crown is coming from the, it's been kind of in the water, seaweed. It's like the crown is being revealed also. I don't know. Let's see what we've got here with my Osha Zen Tarot cards and see what message we might have for all of us. This is universal energies. Okay. This is also reversed. consciousness. Okay, we have our third eye energy going on, our intuition energy going on. You know, I've talked about a lot on my Facebook and my Instagram, posting things about, you know, our ascension energy, that, you know, people are, you know, the energies are going from what they call three-dimensional, fourth dimensional to fifth dimensional. This is connecting with your higher powers. Now, we do have a lot of chakra energy going on. You can see chakra points going on with this. Points of consciousness, points of connection with higher power. You know, this could be a week where we really need to keep our light shining. Keep shining, stay shining. Meditate. This is where we could also be a time of really staying grounded and connected with our like I said again, with our higher power and with what's going on, you know, with the earth energies at the same time. So it's an interesting, again, it's best when I try not to think too deeply, just tell you what I'm feeling. You know, so we have, again, this is, tell me what you're thinking about this, because like I said, I'm getting that the light hand comes from the clouds. And, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, that's a 6 energy there. So 6, 6, 6 energy, number of man. This, you know, it's being raised up, the crown. I don't know. A message, a challenge. Moving on. Okay, anyway. My thing is, it's best to let you just hear what it is. Okay. Anyway, again, please like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications, and let's start our readings now. And hello to my absolutely fabulous Tauruses. That's what we're going to call you today, the fabulous Taurus. Anyway, how are you doing? Now, you know, you are gaining momentum. You are gaining, you know, your perseverance. Your bull is being very strong and stronger. Okay, so let's see what is going on with your energies for this week. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. This one's reversed. First card is the Chariot. Okay, 7, divine umbrella, divine interference, divine intervention, divine number. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. Metatron believed to have been Enoch before the flood. Interesting energy with that. Knows what it's like to be man, knows what it's like to be angelic divine energy too. The Chariot has a lot of fast-moving energy for me, very fast. Something's going to happen on the faster side, but at the same time, it's telling you, hands off the wheel. And I know that it's like, don't try to direct this. You've done your work, because that's kind of reminds me a little bit of the 7 of Ariel, your energy, or the 7 of Earth, meaning you've done your work. You've done your work. Now let things ride. Let things happen. Now the Chariot will also talk about career advancement. But this is, again, this is the week for you. Hands off. Don't try to manipulate. Don't try to push. If they told you they're going to give you a call, let them give you a call. If they told you to call them by Wednesday, give them a call on Wednesday. Kind of like, it's not necessarily playing within the, you know, playing within the box or playing in the rules per se. It's just, it's not necessarily a time for you to be pushing other people's boundaries. If they told you to wait, wait. But if they tell you to wait, if this is going on, ask them, and how long should I wait? You know, how long before, if this is a job, whatever, how long before you make a decision? So that's an okay question to ask. It is okay to still ask questions to clarify what the dynamics, the diameters, whatever I'm trying to say, to ask what the boundaries are. It is okay to ask. But again, then, you know, hands off the wheel. So, determination and self-control, career advancement, but it's also acknowledgement of success by others. Next card is New Beginnings. Okay, Archangel Jeremiah. New Beginnings is the judgment card in traditional. So we have a 7, we have a 2 choices, you know, also partnership, new directions. 0, God source energy, new beginnings. This is kind of like a new path. This is a new life. Again, hands off the wheel, hands off. Don't try to control things so much, my Tauruses. I'm not saying that you just say, okay, fine, I won't apply for the job. I won't enter into any, I won't make any applications. No, no, no. That's not what I'm saying. But once you do, kind of let things all happen. You've got archangel energy. You've got divine energy. Connect. Definitely, this is a week to connect every day, every morning. Okay, higher power, God, source, whoever you call, whatever you call, let this be the day. Open up new opportunities, open up new, new pathways for me. Anyway, positive. We always need to make sure when we're putting out that energy, because it's not always the higher power that hears it. Sometimes the darker energies. Oh, you want a new pathway? How's that one? No. Open up positive, loving, wonderful new pathways. Starting a new life. Finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And that's also kind of like, I am where I am because of where I've been. Next card this is reversed. 6 of Ariel. So we have a 7-2-0-6. Go backwards, forwards with those numbers. 6 is the number of man. It is the energies and efforts you've put into something. Ariel is your energy. Capricorn, also Virgo energy, money, job, career. The 6 of Ariel is kind of a magical energy. It's like things are provided for you, things that maybe you didn't even know you needed, maybe the things you've been praying for. But there is provision with the 6 of Ariel. So it's it's like I said, hands off the wheel. Hey, positive, wonderful energies. Really, keep your energies high. Keep your energies high. Again, especially as we come up to that, that Pisces and Mercury, it is a time to dream and dream big. And then we have the 6 of Ariel, and this is a magical time to get, to have material fulfillment. How's that? Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. And that's always to say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the universe, higher power, source, whoever that is for you. But I love your 720 energy. That's really where I'm getting. The 6 is great, but the 720, 72, definitely look those numbers up in, under angel numbers. Okay, let's see what guardian angel card we have for you. The guardian of action. So this is actually the king of fire. Now remember, king's underlying energy is our air energy. I talk about that in the beginning, the introduction. Fire is our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's very passionate, burning, very determined. And this is telling you, get ready, get ready. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So you're being called up. It's time for you to step up, my Tauruses. Again, I feel like that bull is getting there. Again, the Chariot tells you a lot of energy. The Chariot is also about victory, but it's also kind of saying, like, hands off the wheel. So it's a little interesting. It's a little difficult for my bulls, my Tauruses. I just want you to be very, just things are moving for you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, we got a couple of cards. Oh, you got a whole bunch of cards that popped up. Okay, let's go on. This is reversed Jet. I just posted in my Facebook about the black stones. Jet absorbs negativity, grounding, financial balance, healing, grief. Water, drink a lot of it, be around it. It's good for earth energy. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's still good for your energy. Emotional, intuition, psychic powers, healing. So we have a couple of healing energies here. Attracting, green jade, attracting love, balance, dreams come true, purity. Interesting with those. So anyway, my Tauruses, be ready, be ready, be ready. Things are shifting for you. Be positive. Put that out there. And remember your words. Your words are very, very powerful. So don't just ask for something new. Ask for something new, positive, and loving for yourself. Okay. My Tauruses, also I will ask for you to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. That helps my channel and helps me to continue doing what I'm doing. Anyway, my Tauruses, the most important thing, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.